Top five. Here we go. Last one for you guys. This was a really hard one because there was a bunch of guys fighting for this position. I mean, it is my top five. People want to be on my top lists. It's all about the lists. If you're at the top of my list, you're all right. Good work. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Okay. So, number five, marvelous Marvin Hagler. He
Yeah,
was a good one. What do you think, Graham? You like him?
yeah. We were just talking about him on the show the other day. He came out and he said something to the effect of, uh, back in the day, it would take us 50, 100 fights to get a shot at the title, and nowadays these kids come along and they expect it within 10 fights. And yeah, so I believe he was from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. And as you know, back in the day, that was a pretty rough city. So um, I'm glad to hear he's still around. He's making his mark in terms of influencing these young guys and how to position themselves. But as a fighter, wow, that was one tough fighter, wasn't he? Tough guy.
Absolutely. Hagler was the guy that you didn't want to meet. He was the guy that everybody, including Leonard, including Hearns, Mugabe, there's just a number of guys that Dwight Braxton. There's like different guys here that were in that middleweight category, and Hagler just seemed to have this magic about him where he was not only was he super skilled, like I'm talking over the top skill, but he was smart and he treated every opponent differently. He did get down in fights at times, but he had a heart of a lion. This guy, he would continually take punishment and yet inflict more punishment than he would take. So you got to figure the guy is like he's absorbing punches, but he's giving out more than he's getting. You know what I mean? Even though the ones he's getting would knock out a horse, anything. You get knocked out. So, anyways, Hagler had some fantastic fights. I believe he was champion for 9 years. In the end, he decided to retire. Some of his most notable fights, we all know, before he retired, were the Tommy Hearns fights. He fought Leonard. He basically fought anybody in that division, anybody that was anybody. He just challenged them all, and he pretty much beat them all. He retired and ended up moving to France, and just basically having a quiet life. He does a few commercials over there. He's a little bit in the film stuff. He likes that stuff. But he doesn't talk boxing. He doesn't do interviews. He doesn't want any accolades. He basically just wants to be left alone and live out his life. So his in-ring life was absolutely amazing. I don't think I saw any Hagler fights that weren't exciting. Any Hagler fights that weren't the kind of fights that I would say any of them. You can watch any of those fights and enjoy how amazing he was. And he really retired at a young age. I believe he was 34. He was not old. This guy was like 32, 34, somewhere in there. And he just walked away. He said, I had enough. I was the champ for this long. I had enough. And he went out with dignity. So you got to, dignity is something that these guys want to keep. We all know some of the older fighters have gone on a little bit too long, and it kind of tainted their legacy, I guess you will say. Ali getting beaten up by Larry Holmes, stuff like that. It was terrible. You know what I mean? Like, throw the towel. Throw the towel. The guy's getting beaten to a pulp. Like, what's wrong with you people? So anyways, stuff like that, It's all pride and dignity. So he went out with pride and dignity, and I respect him for that. And I wish I could see him fight again. I guess I'll just have to go online and watch all them Hagler fights again.
That's
what
right.
do you think, Grant? Watch those?
That's the good thing about the internet. You can pick up any of those fights. They're there on demand. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, thanks very much for joining us, Neil the Deal. It's been a great conversation with you. Really enjoyed hearing about your favorite fighters of all time. and making it onto your top 5 list, whether we're talking any sport, is really a wonderful accomplishment. So all you guys out there, subscribe to our channel, please, because we'll be hearing back from Neil Ladil.
Hey, I got something else to say before we go, Graham.
Let it rip.
To all the people, all the viewers.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully things will be informative for you and you can enjoy yourself watching the fights. But apparently we're still into a pandemic, some sort of scamdemic thing. So I got to, get ready. Tonight is the night, all right? We got to get ready, guys. We got these guys playing the Las Vegas
They're gonna
Chicken
lose
Hawks, or whatever they're called.
lose the Chargers. Is that what they're doing?
This is the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Where have you been? Under a rock? Come on.
I said, are they playing the Chargers?
Come on. You know what I mean? Kansas City Chiefs in Canada. All right? This is what we got going on here. Everybody, come on. Let's go. Canada.
All right.
Chiefs.
Goodbye,
All right.
everyone.
God bless you all.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody out there, stay off the pipe and don't forget to wipe. Peace out.